Anyways. Anyways. Why can't I change anything? Bro. What's going on?
Go around, look around.
I'm looking
Explore.
around. Oh gosh. This is that looks like the same effect as the rodent thing. The little. Wait, was it called a rodent?
Cancerous rodent. I
Yeah.
think.
Where am I going?
When you hear it, it has found you.
Stop. What is this?
Something wicked has appeared. It found you.
Ah! Wait, what is that? Oh gosh, I don't like this. So I have to go through this maze and
It
find.
even says it in the subtitles, something wicked has appeared.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I don't know. What a weird. I've never seen a thing like this before.
You can keep shooting at it to deter it away. But it'll always come find you sooner or later.
I see. Did I just come from here? Oh no, I did. Oh gosh. I go back? Wait, do I have to go back? Probably
You have to look for the other red pedestal.
No, no. Oh gosh, I hate this so much. Okay, well, this is where I started. That's right, that's right. No, bro! Oh my goodness.
See, now you're remembering your layout.
Yep. That's right, that's right.
You almost ran into it.
Oh gosh, bro, that's terrifying. I hate that. Oh. Oh, I did it. What an interesting level.
And then
Interesting. Something wicked, oh gosh.
you go to the thing and it actually has this little thing.
Enemies.
And
Oh wow. Something wicked.
oh, that's strange. They changed this thing.
What, they used to like show his like...
Yeah, it showed his like whole model.
Oh. Okay. Hey!
I want you to prepare your brain for what you're about to see
Oh,
beyond this
gosh.
secret level.
Well,
You should probably record this
yeah,
because it's going to be automatic.
Heavy steps, ragged breathing. There isn't much time left. It might already be too late. The labyrinthine... Wait, no, not labyrinth. The labyrinth... I can't read that. Pathways of arbitrary sharp turns seemed stranger and stranger as panic blotted out. The once deeply ingrained memories that usually guided me. Every corner felt a stranger, every straight line too long. The bell tolls for me. I bit down hard on the last of my rations, held only by the skin of my teeth. It only hung as I kept frantically looking around, hoping for the few scraps of burning memory of mine to find a familiar sight that would lead me to salvation. The gates must be closing by now, the last few barely making it. The rest of us never stood a chance. Suddenly, from a blind spot, a figure struck me. There was no time to react before I came crashing down onto the cold, hard ground. I struggled to regain my senses to at least see what fate would befall me in my final moments, but even in this abyss of endless terror, my mind could never have imagined this horror I witnessed. Oh my gosh. What is this? No wonder Luffy didn't tell me about this, because what the heck? Oof, ow, ouch, that stings. Oh my gosh, bro. You're joking. You're joking. The fidget nervously as web profusely. Oh great, I just got hit and ran by a vibrating fountain. Just my luck. Or at least you could help me up before the rest of you gets melted up by the sun or jackhammers itself into the earth's mantle. Help her up. Oh my gosh, bro. Dude. This is crazy. Sigh. Hey, sorry about being rude like that. I'm just real frustrated that I'm not only late for school. Siri, stop. Sorry, Siri just randomly goes on for some reason. Especially when I'm reading something, which is weird. But also managed to get lost on the way there. Though, by the looks of it, you're pretty much on the same boat. And by a stroke of once-in-a-lifetime luck, you just happen to bump into the... Okay. So how about you lead the way and get both of us out of this jam? I don't go to school. Cut the crap. I see you. I see your stinky uniform, and no living person would dare go out looking like a filled trash bag by choice. Though, considering how little activity there actually is inside your school, I'm willing to admit you sure as heck don't seem like you ever been to school. Actually, I'm lost too. Just my luck. Though, in retrospect, I guess you wouldn't be here with me right now if you weren't lost as well. Oh well, no point in crying over spilled blood. We might as well just wait for another student to come by and follow them instead. I'm Mirage. Don't bother telling me your name, though. I don't really care. I don't know how to feel about this, bro.
Sure. Trust me. When I experienced this, I didn't know either.
Just wait to hear what kills him. I'm surprised I haven't seen this anywhere in the media.
I mean, because it just comes out of nowhere, Ralph. Compared to any other secret level, this is by far the strangest one.
The strangest one. Yeah, well, you could do with a beatdown, so... But yes, you're right. I don't really care about what you or anyone else thinks of me, so I'm not interested in trying to be nice just so you'll be in a good mood. I find that hard to believe considering how heated up you get from practically anything I say. Don't flatter yourself. Blowing off steam is just how I cope. Cope with what? Everything. I mean, really, take a moment to think about it. The human mind, its complete vastness, is capable of recognizing its utter helplessness and uselessness in the face of inevitable... I hope I said that right. And of unavoidable non-existence. But it's incapable of coming to terms with it. We can only ever ignore it, hide from it, or temporarily escape from it. But the fact is that we are bound to the way of all things. Death is unavoidable, not only to us, but all that exists or ever has existed. Every living being will eventually die out. Every speck of... Is it just me or the background turned gray?
No, the background did turn gray.
Oh gosh.
It
Every
slowly did that because of her talking.
s- every speck of matter will eventually wither away in dissipate into entropy. Entropy? I don't know. My grammar, bro.
Entropy.
It doesn't matter if you lived a good life or if you left a legacy behind. It doesn't matter if humanity survives for 1,000 years or dies out tomorrow. The end result is the same: the absolute nothing. Human intelligence is far beyond that of other animals, but it could be misguided to consider that a gift. All other beings have the gift of ignorance, of not understanding what we do. Our intelligence is not a gift. Oh, I skipped that. Oops. It's an overextension of evolution. Intelligence, once a great feature in aeons past, continued to grow unchecked and unfiltered, and has since been a threshold. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Whereupon it is no longer a benefit, but an active danger to its host. Much like the Irish elk, a species of deer that through uncountable generations of evolution grew antlers so wide and vast that it could no longer run from predators, eventually leading to extinction. The human mind is evolutionary maladaptation caused by
You said
going
that
too
correct.
far in a direction that was once beneficial and will, sooner or later, will lead to our extinction. On an individual level, it's already happening. Existential dread is already taking hold. I'm sure you felt it too. The pain and fear of being nothing, becoming nothing. The suffering of understanding that we are unable to come to terms with it, so we hide from our own intelligence. We set limits. We stop ourselves from thinking deeply about what will happen when we die. We create distractions. We keep our minds busy with mundane I don't know, activities and entertainment to
Mundane.
stop ourselves from having to come face to face with the truth. We subliminal? Wait, I mean, we transform ourselves. No, we transform our self-reflective suffering into another form, art, to keep it from consuming us. Anything to avoid the panic. But these ways are all simply temporary. They're just here to push back the inevitable veil that of helplessness and despair that would encompass and ruin us. In the end, nothing matters, so there's no point in trying to find joy in life. For life in or itself is suffering. You're wrong. Huh? You criticize those who consider our vast intelligence a gift, and yet also misguide yourself to believe our meaningless is a curse. How could it not be? Nothing we do matters in the end, and that is precisely why we are not shackled by the burden of expectations, the fear of eternal judgment, or the failure to meet up to an arbitrary.
Arbitrary.
A what?
Arbitrary.
Arbitrary definition of what makes our limited time not wasted. Not wasted. Time cannot be wasted, for there is no greater purpose to life than to simply living it. But still, in that case, the meaninglessness of our actions draws to the same conclusion. There's no reason to act, for any action is simply a temporary. Bro, I cannot with these words. Bro. Fluctuation that will, nevertheless, lead to the same conclusion. Quite the contrary. Because we have no greater purpose, we are free to set our own, to create a self-defined goals for which to strive. For some it may be nothing, for some it may be pleasure, for some it, oh my gosh, for some it may be creation, for some it may be improving the lives of others. It is because we have no greater purpose that time spent on goals set by oneself cannot be time wasted. In the end, nothing matters, and therefore you have no reason not to do what you want rather than whatever illusion of greater purpose is forced on you by others or even your own misguided thoughts. I do understand what you mean, however, that doesn't ease my fear of the end. Even if I were to try to find purpose, I would still be paralyzed by the thought of becoming nothing. And is a thought worth fearing. However, abandoning purpose, hope, choice, goals, pleasure, it will not in pleasure and will cannot make that thought disappear. The fear, however, can subside. Giving up is not accepting the end. It is simply accepting the fear of it. It is embracing the despair rather than facing it. I see. Though as much as I'd like to embrace it, I am nevertheless struck with a paralyzing existential panic. I understand it logically, and I know that there is no reason to live apathy,
Ap- apathy. It's
apathy,
apathy.
but my emotional side refuses to listen. The fear, the fear persists, and I cannot motivate myself to seek purpose despite knowing I must. This is true. The emotional is not controlled by the logical. However, they are interlinked. Just as the deepest, darkest depths of despair can overthrow reason and the logical, warping them to fit into that haze of depression, so too can reason influence and overpower emotion, regardless of how impenetrable its defenses may seem. Oh my gosh, this is long.
I know it is.
It's long for no reason, bro.
But
Uh,
I think you're close to the end.
by continually forcing to subvert those creepy negative thoughts with the positive logical ones, the emotional mind will eventually slowly, gradually start to shape to fit the logical. It is not an easy job. It's not a quick job. It will sometimes feel like an impossible job. However, it can be done. With an immense amount of time, effort, and energy, it will improve. You can change. You can heal. And during the hardest times, when all seems lost and you want to give up, never forget. We will always love you. Well, I be danged. Sorry. Guess you got a good head on your shoulders after all. Heck, I'm surprised. Man, I feel like I've just shed the weight of the world off my back. Or rather, you've done that for me. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You've given me a lot to think about, and while I'm sure I have a long and hard road ahead of me, I'm optimistic. For the first time in what feels like an eternity, I'm optimistic. Say, we're already way too late for school. Oh my gosh. It's becoming quite clear that by now that nobody's going to come lead us there. So how about you and I ditch that passion draining penit
I don't know that word either.
penitentiary and go grab something to eat, eh? Nah, sorry, I'll be honest, I'm still kind of mad at you for how rude you were to me. Oh, you. But alright. I owe you one anyway. So what better time to cash out your did a nice thing to a girl way out of my league coupon than now? Eh? All in perfect love song. Oh my gosh. Bro.
And now go all the way. Okay, there's supposedly like a bright light somewhere behind the intro area.
By the what?
The intro, like the elevator intro area. Don't worry, you can touch the sand now. The sand won't hurt you now. Because the sun's, dead. You see that bright little star over there?
Bright little star. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
There's a bright star, yeah. Now you enter there.
Oh wow.
You should know this level. You will not know. You should know the reference.
The reference?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Do you know the game?
Wait. Well, is this Crash Bandicoot?
Yes.
Okay, I never actually seen Crash Bandicoot before. The only reason why I guessed that is because I've seen Crash movements in Skylanders. So when he did the spin, I was like, wait. Oh my gosh, bro. Shot him out. Bro, this is awesome.
You can insta-kill. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot the sand insta kills you.
Oh my gosh.
I did not know that. You should ignore the crates if you're. I'm not sure if you're trying to collect them all.
Oh, I never knew that his wings or whatever indicates when he could like jump. Or not jump, dash.
I think that allows you to survive one hit.
Oh my goodness, bro. Oh wait, they have checkpoints. Thank goodness, or else I would have freaked out.
Like one hit.
That's right. Boom. What is this?
It's just a crate. It's like a Crash Bandicoot thing where if you get like all crates, you get all the crates.
Interesting. Whoa. Got a red skull.
I think that
Move.
you just survived 2 hits now.
Oh my gosh, I have an entire like, oh bro.
Okay.
Oh, that's a check. Does that stand for checkpoint?
I think, yeah. I think the C's for checkpoint.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that virtue's probably gonna kill you. No!
Bro. You're joking. Like,
Oh.
you suck.
Good baiting.
Oh, I didn't even. Okay, okay.
There's an after event? Killed.
That's right.
Oh. Do not die on this part. Please don't die.
Bro, it's really
Oh.
gosh. I hate this so much.
Oh, you're cooking?
That's right. That's right.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
Okay. Okay.
Finally,
There should be
bro.
a checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
Imagine I didn't get that.
All right. Here comes the real bad depth perception. Get ready. Your brain is about to be pushed to the limit for this.
Oh gosh.
Get ready to run.
Oh gosh. Oh wait, they did something like this in Skylanders. Imagineers. What am I doing? Meow.
The thing is, there's people that actually try to get all these boxes.
Bro, that must have sucked.
I was one of those people.
Really?
Yes. Like, I'm pretty sure I got every single box, and then when it came to this chase scene, I just couldn't do it because of the boulder just constantly
boulder.
on my tail.
It's so stupid looking.
Maurice is after you. Come on, you got this. Yeah!
Oh my gosh, how do you do that, bro?
Okay, you got some distance.
Oh my goodness.
Immediately lose that distance.
Bro.
Oh,
Finally, bro. Oh my goodness.
but now you read. Oh, you didn't read it.